So everyone is talking about the T-app, T-app this, T-app that, but I'm gonna talk to you about something that's way worse than the T-app, and it's used by people like me. Everyone knows you could write a review about a business, and everyone for the longest was talking about in the comments like, I wish there could be a platform where we could write reviews about our customers. And guess what? There is. And I don't have the software, but I know about it because I talked to a bunch of people. And then you realize around every area there's about 4 or 5 major plumbing companies, and those top 5 companies are the big guys that you know. And then below that there's probably another 20, 30 little medium-sized companies, and below that there you got your handyman. And the reason, but the problem is with this app, that how the T app was supposed to be used and actually, protect people and this and that, but it just got out of hand. I don't even know nothing about that. But this app that the 4 or 5 major players that have the same software, you got to keep in mind the four, for example, the 4 top electrical company guys, they know about each other. I know everyone talks about monopoly and this and that. It's kind of true. They all they sit together. They go to places together, even though they're competing against each other. They're at the same time communicating with each other. So those 4 or 5 major players are gonna reveal stuff about their customers. The customers you don't want to work for. The customer that does the most threatening you to get a 1-star review, or like threatening your name, all this, telling everyone all these negative stuff about you and your company, that you have to bend over backwards and take it. And I've been with those customers where like I'm just like, I know. And I'll tell you what, we invent the price. I'm not necessarily invent the price, but for example, there's some of my customers that I am literally like my friends, but I don't even charge them anything. They just give me enough for gas, which is $100. As a company, I shouldn't be doing that, but that's the type of relationship I build with some of these type of people that are my customers. So that's what I'm saying. When I invent the price, I could literally invent the price. Like, I could go to someone's house and work for free because they're my friend, and sometimes these customers become my friends. So that's why I say, but with all this software, and I know I seen it done, and I hear about it, and sometimes I'm like, ooh, I should get that software, but I'm like, nope, because I'm loyal to Mike Andy's and I'm using his software. But that software could let you know not to service. And I had talking to other plumbers, imagine getting blocked by those 5 major companies that control your area. What does that mean? That means once you get blacklisted with that company, every other they're gonna share the data with those other 4 major companies, and next thing you know, they're gonna either triple, quadruple your price, or just tell you you're too busy, which happens to me. No matter how many times people tell me like, okay, you've been highly recommended, I have a capacity where if I'm booked, I can't go to you because I can't physically just teleport to your job and fix it. So there is a capacity. But imagine those 4 or 5 companies where you guys usually have 2 to 3 technicians, plumbers on standby, ready to help you, go to you, but you got blacklisted by that software. Imagine getting blocked by a plumber. Now you have to wait weeks and you're wondering, why are all these plumbers so busy? And they're like, oh, or they're quadruple the price all of a sudden, because you got blacklisted on that software app, which how the T app was supposed to do this. And that's why it's kind of funny to me hearing about all this T app, where like, you guys got to watch out with the big major players, the guys that invest money. They're blacklisting all the bad customers. So that's way worse. And then you got private equity buying these guys out. So you might wait 2 to 3 weeks for service, and you're gonna be like, why doesn't anyone want to come and fix my plumbing problem? And it's because they're gonna be a note of you. Hey, this person did this person threatened to sue me, this person did this, and they're gonna be a whole list of do not service. And like I said, and there's gonna be a bunch of guys where they're gonna let the software where it's going to be open source for people that pay to be on that platform. You got to keep in mind, I know a lot of you guys are with your free T-app, free Instagram, free all these. When you own a business, people pay thousands of dollars for some type of software, and they'll open source it, and then not just anyone could know. They're gonna keep it a secret where you're gonna be blacklisted of do not service, and you're gonna wonder why electrical companies don't want to serve you, plumbing companies don't not want to serve you, painting companies don't not want to serve you, moving companies, anyone. They're gonna tell you like, hey, this customer didn't pay my last invoice, this customer did this. And that software is coming out, and it's working pretty good, and the major players are keeping it to themselves, but they're going to open source it because they're already talking about it. They're like, you know what, at some point these customers, now we're going to rate customers, which is crazy. Like I said, I already see the software being worked, and I'm kind of want to get it, but that's way worse than the T-app. You guys have it way worse. Imagine, you won't even know your rating. That's how crazy it's going to be. It's just going to be like, do not service this customer. And I already have some of those customers where I double, triple, quadruple my price because I don't want to service them. There's some customers that I would literally go out there for free because they're so cool. But depending how you treat me, then I could just treat you. If you're cool with me, sometimes I forget to make an invoice for you. And some of those people think I forgot to make an invoice for them, but I kind of did a favor for them. So careful. Guys, while you guys are talking about the T-app, you got to watch out what these contractors are doing. They're rating you, and you won't even find out, because for you to have that software is going to cost thousands of dollars just to make an online profile, not just send 3. If you invite 3 people, we'll let you in. No, you want to know if you have bad reviews as a customer, you're going to cough up thousands of dollars, and you won't even know how to use that software. So that's way worse than the T-app, I'll tell you that. And you guys don't care because you guys don't own a business. But as a contractor, that's crazy. And that's the way the T-app was supposed to be used, but it's not. But these contractors, business owners, they're getting their shit together and keeping it a secret.